example from Canon Hong Kong. They do have challenge a few years ago. Everyone may know, maybe around 2003, digital camera start getting more and more popular in the world. People just change their traditional camera to digital camera. Even my parents, they also changed. They simply save more film and try to have more convenient way to print photo, right? But after 2 years or 3 years of the market is getting more saturated. It is hard to ask the customer to buy the second digital camera, right? And the growth, the challenge for Canon is how to manage the growth. How to make the customer buy more expensive camera, such as a DSLR camera, right? And we try to have these, we try to help them to build up the whole integrated marketing campaign. For example, every customer in the past, they go to write the registration form for the warranty, but we try to use some special incentive to change them from a traditional channel. They mail back the warranty registration form to Canon, but now more than 70% of them, they use the online channel. But we ask them to register as a top Canon member. That means they have their own membership, very official channel that communicate with their customer. Inside this top Canon, we have a lot of content that provide the demand from different group of customers. Because when you buy a camera, you have different purpose, right? We see that most of or many of the digital DSLR camera is bought by new father. Because they have a new baby, they really want to shoot good photo, and we try to provide them with some good content that can help them to learn a better photography technique. This is very important for them, which is very official. And then we try to use this Canon that can integrate with something new which is called the Canon blog, which is the user-generated content. And this is a very good differentiation of a general customer to a very loyal customer. Because in Canon blog, we try to integrate with Yahoo Hong Kong. And this is very good integration because many Hong Kong bloggers, they are using the Yahoo to write a blog there and then share their experience. And then we try to rebrand the whole Yahoo blog for the photographer who has a Canon camera and become the Canon blog. Because you know in Hong Kong, the culture is quite different from China. Hong Kong people don't like to write a lot of things online because they're too busy, they don't love to write things, they love to shoot photos and then post on the web and share with others. So it is a very good chance for them to have an exclusive Canon blog. So the Canon user, they have a sense of loyalty. And then their friends, they come back to their blog, they can see this is the Canon owner and try to use Canon camera to shoot photo and share with others. And what we can do is, this channel actually very important because we try to recognize this group of customers which is loyal and potentially to buy high-end products, right? And then buy more products, and this is very important. And then we try to provide some articles inside the Canon blog, and then try to ask them to keep reading this article to increase the knowledge. Because not everyone go to Canon website, right? There's no reason to go back to website, Canon official website every day. But there's a lot of reason to go back to your own blog every day, and we can educate through their daily habit. And this is how we try to integrate different channels and get a very good result. And after we get this kind of behavior, we don't just integrate two channels. And we should integrate something else, which is the email. Because when we understand the customer behavior, what kind of articles they click, what kind of, for example, products they click, we recognize that kind of behavior online. because we only have their warranty record at the beginning, right? And if we understand their preferences on the articles and also the products, we can try to deliver the personalized e-newsletter to them. We divide them into different groups and then try to have a separate life cycle to bring them to try different Canon products. We can really get quite an amazing result. The reason is, first of all, we get much higher loyalty than before. Because of the block Canon, many people, they regularly go back to Canon official website. Because we just use a channel that go every day, and then rely on these channels, they go back more to Canon official website than before. And the second thing is very practical. They have the decrease on the customer who own one product. But they have the increase on the customer, more than 40% increase on the customer who owns 3 or more products. That definitely makes sense, because this is what the goal Canon really want to do. If you just buy a small camera, we have to upgrade you. You need to buy a high-end camera. We want them to change the lens. After they change the lens, we try to have them to have the knowledge to buy the high-end printer, right? This is what we want them to do. And these two are very high-end. We cannot call luxury, but very expensive product. We cannot see in the normal retail shop. We can never sell them in the normal retail electronic product shops. For the left-hand side, this EDM is a printer that costs around $600 US, which is very expensive. But if I ask you, the ladies here, if you keep receiving these kind of emails to sell you very high-end printer, to sell you something like EOS 1D Mark III, this kind of professional camera, what is your response to Canon email? You just don't read it, right? After 4 times, 5 times, you just don't read it. And then they lose all chance of promotion opportunity to you. This channel has that. We do a lot of research on Canon behavior. We cannot let the customer don't open the email 5 times. We have the win back campaign. Maybe Ming will share with us what is the win back campaign to try to ask them to come back again. And we have the benchmark on that. And but which group of customers we should send on this kind of email? We only select 2 groups, and very small group. The first is in the past year they have purchased the digital SLR camera, and the second group is in the past half year they click on any articles for the lens. This small group of customer, they may have the interest on these kind of products, right? And we also integrate the email with the showroom. You know, maybe many people, they have the showroom to show your product, but you may find out not many people go to the showroom to see your products, right? But this is a very good example. We can draw a lot of target customer to come back to the showroom of Canon in Hong Kong to see the printer. They demonstrate the printer, they demonstrate the paper quality, and it is amazing. There is 10% of conversion rate when they come to the showroom to see the printer. Why? The reason is, you see, there's a peer group. This group, they come to the showroom to see the printer demonstration are similar. They may be a semi-professional photographer, they may be professional photographer. And then they come here, you buy, and I buy. There's a peer pressure on that. Put another example. Just the previous section we have Sony, right? It is very strong in camcorder. Compared with Sony, Canon actually don't do very well in Hong Kong for the camcorder. But what can we do? We really want to do better at overall products, right, from Canon. What we try to do is, we try to have a campaign that integrates 2 behavior. The first is articles. If the customer, they have interest on the baby photo shooting technique, we block this behavior on the website, and then we also check the purchase behavior of the customer who just purchased DSLR camera, and then we will generate a campaign automatically to this group of customers to ask them to come to our course to teach them how to use the Canon, not very popular camcorder. But if these parents, these fathers, they come here to learn a lot of features of that camcorder, what happened? They know everything about these features. That may be familiar with all features, and they are going to buy, and that is very good successful for them.